King of the Cage in Oregon, LFA 81 in California, Bellator 239 editions, and a change of opponent at UFC New Zealand in addition to new matchup announcements. This is your Colorado MMA News Weekend Preview. Grace the Thai Kitten Cleveland of Elevation Fight Team gets back to action this Friday night, putting her undefeated record on the line as she takes on Angela Danzig, wife of UFC veteran Wknd Danzig, in an atomweight bout. Grace Cleveland is 4-0 as a pro and will head to Lincoln City, Oregon on February 1st for King of the Cage's Pure Vengeance event. You can watch the fights live on MavTV starting at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Also on Friday night, Jota Ninomiya, 2-2 of Bang Muay Thai, will fight at LFA 81 in Costa Mesa, California against Quincy Holland, 1-1 in an amateur featherweight bout. Ninomiya is riding a 2-fight win streak going into the fight and most recently won by first-round rear naked choke at LFA 79 back in November. You can stream the event live on UFC Fight Pass starting at 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. In UFC matchup news, Youssef the Moroccan Devil Zalal, 7-2 of Factory X Muay Thai, will make his UFC debut at UFC 247 in just over a week's time, stepping up on short notice to fight fellow prospect Austin Lingo, 7-0 on the undercard of the Dominic Reyes vs. John Jones pay-per-view. The event is going down in Houston, Texas on Saturday, February 8th, with the early prelims streaming on UFC Fight Pass, the middle prelims streaming on ESPN+, and the main event available on ESPN Plus pay-per-view. Additionally, Shanna Danger Dobson of Elevation Fight Team has gotten notice of an opponent change for her next bout at UFC Fight Night Auckland. Dobson will travel to New Zealand to fight on the Paul Felder vs. Dan Hooker undercard. She was originally scheduled to fight Rachel Ostovich that night, but Ostovich was scratched from the lineup and Priscilla Cochera was added as Dobson's new opponent. Dobson is 3-3 as a pro and will be seeking her first UFC win when she takes on the 8-3 Cochera in a clash of flyweights. In other Colorado matchup news, JD Hardwick of Easton Muay Thai will make his return to the ring at Lion Fights in LA, California on Saturday, February 16th in a Muay Thai bout against an opponent yet to be named. Further, Grant Neal of Genesis Fight Team returns to action and will join his teammate Brandon Gertz on the Bellator 239 card going down in Thackerville, Oklahoma on Friday, February 21st. The undefeated 2-0 Neal will take on Claude Wilcox, 1-1, in a meeting of light heavyweights. You can stream the fights live on the DAZN app with bouts starting at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. On the same night that Grant Neal returns to action, former champion judokan Pauline Pita Macias makes her return to the cage as well. Pita Macias will square off with a 2-2 Dana Grau on the main card at LFA 82. Macias is undefeated as a pro, rocking a 3-0 record heading into her bout in Prior Lake, Minnesota. You can learn more about her and her martial arts journey by checking out her interview with the prizefighting business ahead of her fight on February 21st. Catch it on YouTube or your phone's podcast app by simply searching The Prizefighting Business. In local matchup news, there's a new co-main event at Colorado Combat Club 5 as Caleb Crump, 1-1 of Elevation Fight Team, has stepped up on short notice to take on Kotaro Cade, 0-1 in a pro welterweight bout. Crump is going up a weight class for this fight against Cade on February 29th, and they will both join Zach Riley and Rakan Adwan on the main card. Colorado Combat Club has also announced their next mixed martial arts event, taking place on March 20th at the Stampede nightclub in Aurora. The main event will feature Sean Date, 2-1 of Bang Muay Thai and Elevation Fight Team, in a battle against Gerald Scott, 3-0 of Genesis Fight Team for the Colorado Combat Club Pro Lightweight title. And in other local MMA news, Devlin Dragonfly of Peak Kickboxing has been invited to join the WMO US Muay Thai team and will travel to Pattaya, Thailand in March for the International Martial Arts Games and Festival. Give this young champion a follow and show him your support as he represents Colorado Muay Thai on an international stage. And lastly, the newest episode of The Prizefighting Business with Nate the Savage Smith is available now. Listen to the undefeated pro's journey and learn more about the man behind the fighter by watching his interview on YouTube by searching The Prizefighting Business, or you can listen to it on your phone's podcast app and anywhere you listen to podcasts. And that's your Colorado MMA News Weekend Wrap-Up. Go give these fighters a follow and check back on Monday for a recap of this weekend's fight action. In the meantime, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Prize Fighting Business, follow us on Instagram at Colorado MMA News, and don't forget to like us on Facebook. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm your host, Corey Mannion.